Developing an application. You can use the following steps to develop an application in Visual Basic. First, create a form. Second, place controls on the form. Third, set properties for the controls. Fourth, add code to the controls to handle the events. Fifth, execute the application. Every control has its individual properties, methods, and events. Property. It is a named attribute of a control. For example, text boxes have properties named color, font, enabled, visible, etc. Method. It is an action that can be performed on a control. Event. Certain events like click, double-click, moving the mouse, etc. can be associated with a button. When an event occurs, a particular bit of code is executed. In event-driven programming, you write the code to be executed when an event occurs. Adding controls to the form. Given below are some methods through which you can add controls to the form. First method. First, double-click on the control in the toolbox. We have chosen the control button. By default, buttons are named as button 1, button 2, etc. Second, the control appears at the top left corner of the form. To change the position of the control, click on it, hold down the left mouse button and drag it to the desirable location. Third, to resize the control, drag the resize pointers on its edges or corners. Drag the edges pointer for changing the size either horizontally or vertically. Drag the corner pointers for changing the size diagonally. Second method. First, click on the control in the toolbox and with the left mouse button pressed down, drag and drop it onto the form. Second, to place the control to a new location or to resize it, you can follow the method discussed above. Deleting a control. To delete a control placed on the form, select it by clicking it once and press delete. Creating and executing a Visual Basic application. Let us see how to create and execute a Visual Basic application. Suppose we wish to display the message, I am learning Visual Basic on the form. Given below are the steps to create, execute, and save a Visual Basic application. First, click New Project on the Start page. The New Project window appears. Second, under Installed Templates, click Visual Basic. Select Windows Forms application in the middle pane. At the bottom of this window, change the default project name Windows Application 1 to some other name, say Hello, and click OK. The IDE window appears. Third, notice the name of the project Hello in the title bar. The project has one form named Form 1 by default. Make sure Form 1 is selected. Fourth, add a button control to the form. Fifth, select the form and make the following changes in the Properties window. To change the title displayed on the form, click the box to the right of text in the Properties window and type Hello. Notice that it appears on top of the form. To change the background color of the form, click the box to the right of Back Color. A drop-down menu appears. Click the arrow and select Highlight. Sixth, select the button control by clicking it and make the following changes in the Properties window. Change text to display message. Click the box to the right of the font and then on the button with 3 dots. The font window appears. Set font to Rockwell, font style to bold, and size to 12. Click OK. Notice that the default font is Microsoft Sans Serif and default font size is 8.5. Seventh, follow these steps to write the code. Double-click the button control. The code window appears. It already has a code template. You will add your own code to this. Type the code between the lines private sub and end sub as shown in the screenshot below. Eighth, to save the Visual Basic application, select File, Save All. This saves the form first and then the project. The file extension for forms is .vb. The extension for projects is .vbproj. 9th, to run the application, click Debug, Start Debugging, or press F5 or click the Start button on the toolbar. 10th, this will run your first Visual Basic program. A form titled Hello with a single button labeled Display Message will appear on the screen. Click the button and it will display a message box displaying the message I am learning Visual Basic. 11th, click OK to return to the form. Close the project by clicking the File, Close. Now you can start a new project by selecting File, New Project. 12th, click File, Exit to exit from Visual Basic.